We are here on the farm again, Concrete. We are trying out another new to us item. That's our Alice Chalmers ripper, you guys, or cultivator or digger or whatever you guys want to call it. And we had some videos a while back. Notice the elongated neck. So that goes behind our 7050, and that's what we pull it with. We've only used it twice. Alice had no problem with it. Kind of made for it in a way. However, one of my dear friends that's getting out of the business had another one. That's right. So I'm gonna get it going. This is a 1300. It's not in as good a shape as the one we got. I do know that they modified the neck on ours, so that's not original at all. We can tell because obviously it's not the same color. But it's supposed to have this short setup on it. I may actually put that one back to this if I like the way it pulls. It's got a bad tire up there. It's missing some of the points. The hydraulic hoses are in decent enough shape. They're not in terrible shape. This one's missing all this black coating. These up here appear to be okay-ish. But anyway, some of the points are dull, loose, but I'm gonna put it in the ground. And the reason for the video is I'm gonna see if the 6115 with four-wheel drive modern tractor versus the 7050 Alice, which is a much heavier machine. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way right now. Plus, this tractor has not yet been ballasted in the back like we usually do. Has no weights on the front, just a bucket. We usually put beet juice in our tractors and weight the back of them. This one has nothing. So what I'm thinking of doing here is I cultivated a piece of ground over there before in the video. I'm gonna try to set it there where it's somewhat torn up. Our lot's starting to get a little full here. We're selling a bunch of used equipment for a friend of ours that's getting out of farming. So I've got a bunch of it hauled in here. If you see anything in here and you're interested in it, I'll let you know if it's for sale or not. But I'm curious with this modern horsepower, standard from Deere. There's no extras here. Now it is in the wide position in the front and rear, wide as it goes. We're hay guys, and we haul a lot of double rear and front bales, as you've seen on our channel. And we have it wide like that to keep from tipping tractors over. Our LSs are that way. Anything we haul hay with is that way. So I'm gonna grab a video of us. Let's give it a shot. How about that? Let's climb in. I'm not anticipating really this working at all. Honestly, I think it might move it, but I don't really think. Hang on, too many things going on here. I don't think it's honestly going to work it like it's supposed to. So we're going to spin around. It's so much nicer with all that stuff going. That's next. We're gonna pull over here and see if we can set it in the ground. And this is the factory 115 horse tractor. It's not been modified in any way. And we don't usually do that to our equipment. We leave the factory and they tend to operate better that way. A lot of guys do it, have no trouble. I'm just not interested, personally. We want a bigger tractor, we'll buy more horsepower. But with all that being said, I have previously cultivated this one pass. It's only on one direction. So let's just see what happens here. All right, let's set it down. Got the controls backwards. I didn't know which hoses went where. I literally just unloaded it, put new Pioneer fittings on it, and made sure all the cylinders didn't leak and worked. That one's down. That one's going. Actually, that one's getting faster. I must have error in it. Quite slow earlier. There's a few points broken, but I think all in all, it's gonna work just fine for this little test run. So we're gonna set it down. That's a different depth than I'm used to running. Somebody's got a block out in it right there. I'll show that if I can when I get out. But let's kick it up to 2400 or 2300 RPM here. And we're gonna run it in B1. So let's put it in B1. And we're on the low. And let's see what it'll do. You never know. Here we go. Well, that's not even low enough to do anything. Somebody had that set really shallow. It's pulling it with really no problem. That's because it's barely even in the ground. I can't tell it's trying for traction, it's gripping. It's not really cultivating as it should. I feel like if this was in more unbroke ground, that's all piled up over there because like I said, I've done that side before, so it's all loose on that side. That wasn't really a very good test. Let's move to a different spot. Get these back up. It's neutral. Get this back up. I mean, if that's the case, this did this with no problem. All my winter wheat's in and growing, so I don't want to disturb that. Stand it back up. Okay. Let's move to a spot that hasn't been, and I'm wondering why the people who had this have that so high. I wonder if I can go take that out. Kinda did it. Not well, not fast. I mean, if I had weight in the tires and weights on the front, these modern tractors just tend to do better than the old 70-50s. So plus, this is four-wheel drive, so I've got the advantage of the front wheels pulling on the ripper here. Let me back this up. This is completely unbroke ground. I've never done this. Let's jump out and see if I can pull that pin out. Let's walk back there. The coulters are working. Big deal here. They've got this right here. Well, that was easy. So that gives me, what, an inch? See if we go down to that bolt stop they've got in there. That thing's so rusty, I'll have to cut that off. Well, let's get that. Kind of thinking about it. Also, I don't know if I was going fast enough to make them pull under. Let me go to B2, and then I'll, you know what? I'll do B1 again, and I had the high-low option. That was B1 low. Let's just try B1 high. Once I get it going here. Alright. Set it back down. About to get dark on me here. Alright. Not great video entertainment here, but something fun, new for us. Alright, let's set her down. Well, that's a little lower. Let's see what's happening here. Looks like it'll go lower. I think I'm gonna have to start pulling it. The ground is so hard here. We haven't had rain in forever. So let's try it again. Kick it up to about PTO speed here. Let's put it in B1. And let's try it now. Then I'll bump it to B2. There's B2. It is doing it. I think the problem I'm having is actually it's working fine, really. Is the ground is so hard. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's only 10 feet, 20 feet maybe, but it is doing it. So that's something. The reason we're wondering is we have another 130 horse. It's my partner's, and he has the he has the 130 version of this tractor, and so we're wondering if this will pull that next to the Alice, or I even need modern tractors if they'll do it. But let me get tomorrow when there's more daylight, get in the daylight a little better, and let me get an area of the yard that's, I don't want to disc this up really because it's our hay lot and we drive on it. If it rains, it's going to turn it into soup. But let me get to a better spot tomorrow of some untilled ground. I'll go across the street. We got 600 acres across the street. I can run over there and I'll throw it in the ground. That's where the cows are. And I'll kind of see how it goes with that. And then maybe I'll get another video of that for you guys if you want to see it. We gotta set this thing back down. I don't know if the hydraulic cylinders leak on it or not, but I don't want to collapse on something well over the night. Probably my cat, knowing my barn cat, or my daughter's trailer or something. We'll leave it out here in the wide open so it doesn't do any damage. But all the tires held air, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and call this for the evening. Yeah, and then that way we can try it tomorrow in the daylight. When I have more options for some ground, I can actually stick it in that would, you know, better be suited for the event we're trying to accomplish here. So I think it's going to do it. My question would really be, will it do it in, you know, the ground it's required technically to be in? So I don't know. It's doing it. There's a little moisture under there, which is shocking. We had rain about 2 weeks ago. It looks like that hydraulic cylinder probably needs to be there's seals and dust seals in it. These Alice cylinders are just tough as nails. Those are factory. Those are the originals. I still got the Alice emblem on it. Still got the warning stickers. I mean, this thing's 40 years old, if not more. I'll have to look up the year 1300. I bet that's pretty accurate. Now this tire here will have to be replaced. Maybe. I mean, we don't really, that didn't run on the road, just runs through the field, but we'll see about that. All the other cultures look pretty good. I'm missing a couple of tips. This is the wrong one altogether. I don't know where this one came from. It's nothing like the rest of them. Probably went to the local shop. A lot of them, the pins are loose, missing, loose for the coulters. But I mean, for the age of this machine or this implement, it's in really good condition. Well, I haven't greased it yet or anything like that, but I mean, it looks like it's going to do it. So I don't know. We'll try it, and then I'm curious once I get my beet juice in, and I might get a weight rack for this, just so I can take the bucket off and use it in the field next spring for tillage. I'll get a weight rack for the front, and then we'll put some weights on it, or I might just beet juice the front tires too. It's the same difference. I think it's stuff's 11, 12 pounds a gallon, so it's pretty heavy stuff. All right, man, well, I'm gonna cut this video off, and tomorrow I will try to get it in the daylight and put it in the ground and see what it can actually do, maybe in some untilled ground. Across the street over there is another 638 acres. We can run over there and give that a shot. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. We're actively gaining members, subscribers, viewers, anything we can get. We're trying to be a little more you know, diligent with our video footage. So I'm trying to do better videos. I am definitely no expert just some jackwagon with a camera. So anyways, see ya.